Hi everyone. So today we are going to see part 3 of the lesson components of food. So in part 1 and part 2 we discuss what is food, how we are getting the food, what are the nutrients which are present in the food, what are the main nutrients, and in last class we have seen carbohydrates, proteins and fats. So let's now talk about vitamins. See, vitamins are it's a very common word, which means when it comes to healthy food, diet, and all these things. It's a very common word we have here, but if you take carbohydrates, proteins, and fats, uh, it is somewhat vitamins are while comparing to those three things we need somewhat lesser amount, but it is very essential because its function is more or less equal to the carbohydrates, proteins and fats. So the main function is it protects against diseases. Vitamins protects against diseases, that is it tends to keep us healthy. Overall there are so many different types of vitamins are there. If we see all the vitamins, the main function is they try to keep the eyes, bones, teeth, gums, that is everything, every parts of our body stronger. So for the strength of all these different parts of our body, it is very important to have vitamins included in our diet. So, generally, vitamins are exist in different forms. They are generally classified into two types: fat soluble vitamin, water soluble vitamin. There are two types of vitamins. One is fat soluble vitamin, and another one is water soluble vitamin. Vitamin A, D, E, K. Vitamin A, D, E, K are fat soluble vitamins because those vitamins will be soluble only in fat contents. The other vitamin, that is water soluble vitamin, is vitamin B complex and vitamin C. Vitamin B complex. B complex means B1, B2. There are so many B derivatives are there. B1, B2, B3, B5, B6, B9, B12. Like that, somewhat 8 components are there. So they are generally comes under B complex. And vitamin C, that is also water soluble vitamin. So generally vitamins are classified into two types: fat soluble, water soluble. Vitamin A, D, E, K are fat soluble vitamins. Vitamin B complex and vitamin C are water soluble vitamins. Okay. All these vitamins, that is B1, B2, B3, all the B categories, no, collapse together to form the B complex. Okay. Now we are going to see about what are the vitamins and what are their main function, what they are going to do. Okay, I told vitamin A, D, E, K, the top four, no, they are fat soluble, and below two, vitamin B complex and vitamin C are water soluble. Okay, if you take vitamin A, that is vitamin A is essential for maintaining good eyes as well as skin. See, if we take more amount of vitamin A in our diet, it enriches, it ensures, it maintains our eyes and skin. See, if you want your eyes to be perfect and skin to be perfect, you should have good amount of vitamin A in your diet. Okay, and next one is vitamin D, and it is essential for the strength of our teeth and bones. Vitamin D is essential for the strength of our teeth and bones. So we get good amount of vitamin D not only from the diet. The main source of vitamin D is nothing but sunlight, because sunlight contains lot of vitamin D. Okay, so that's why those who are deficiency of vitamin D, deficiency means if they are not, those who didn't have good amount of vitamin D, no, they are generally called deficiency. So it's a people, those who are deficiency of vitamin, no, they are asked, they are advised to expose to sunlight, because sunlight is the good source of vitamin D. Okay, and the next thing is vitamin E. Vitamin E is essential for our cells, cell growth. It maintains our cell growth. Okay, and if we take vitamin K, it helps in blood clotting mechanism. Blood clotting means what? If you find any cut or wound in your hand or any place of your body, the blood will come out, isn't it? After some time, the flow of blood out of the skin, no, will stop. That is because of the clotting. Suppose if there is no clotting, what happened? The blood will continuously run out from our body, which means more amount of loss of blood leads to even death. So blood clotting is a beautiful and important mechanism which is taking place in our body. So that blood clotting mechanism is done with the help of this vitamin K. So it prevents excess bleeding and helps in blood clotting. Okay, and if you take about vitamin B complex, I told that it's a combination of different B complex. The B complex, it's a combination of different B group vitamins. All of them have more or less almost similar function. The main function, they maintain their body. Okay, and if you take vitamin C, it helps in the growth and repair of tissues and helps in maintain our body. So these are the vitamins which are present, which are essential for our body, which is not present in our body. We will get vitamins only from the diet. It don't synthesis in our body, don't be produced in our body. Okay, vitamin A, D, E, K. Vitamin A, if we take more amount of vitamin A, our eyes and skins will become good. So if we take vitamin D is essential for our bones and teeth. Vitamin E for our cell growth. Vitamin K for our blood clotting mechanism. Vitamin B complex, more or less all the B complex gives same function, that is maintaining our body. And vitamin C, growth and repair mechanism of the tissue. Okay, so now we are going to see what are the food items which are rich in these vitamins. So here vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin K, vitamin B, vitamin C complex. So separately it was given. If you check vitamin A, you can able to find lots of colorful vegetables and fruits, isn't it? See, capsicum, yellow capsicum, sweet potato, mango, red mango, papaya, carrot, greens, cherries, tomatoes, everything. So generally vitamin A is rich in colorful, especially orange or yellow colored fruits and vegetables are rich in vitamin A. Keep in your mind, colored vegetables, especially yellow and orange color vegetables and fruits are there, no, they are rich source of vitamin A, because that helps to maintain our skin color, texture, everything. Okay, and it is very essential for our eyes also, because vitamins A helps to maintain good eyes. Okay, then vitamin D. I told that vitamin D, the best source of vitamin D is sunlight. Other than that, some food items are also having vitamin D. For example, papaya, meat, fish, egg, avocados, melons, capsicums, carrot, everything. Okay, then vitamin E. Vitamin E to maintain the cell growth and it prevents sterility also. So, what are the food items? Spinach, olive oils, avocados, sunflower seeds, capsicum, everything is these are rich in vitamin E. And if you take vitamin K, fruits and vegetables one day, that mostly green fruits, green leafy vegetables are rich in vitamin K. And vitamin B, so many B complexes are there. Mostly all vegetables and fruits comes covered under this vitamin B. And if you take vitamin C, citrus fruits, that is which are sour taste, that is pulipu, in Tamil they will say pulipu, isn't it? So they are sour taste, no, oranges, limes, then I can say sweet lime, everything. Okay, so they are rich source of vitamin C. See, there is no need that each food contains only one nutrient. If you take carrot, carrot is rich in vitamin A, it is rich in vitamin D, and it is rich in vitamin B complex, and it also contains some other minerals also. So there is no need that it should contain only one nutrient. Okay, so it might have be one nutrient or two or more nutrients also. Okay, so all these vitamins, what their main function, it protects against diseases. It protects against diseases and helps to maintain our body stronger. The next thing that is, if we while talk about vitamins, the other thing directly comes to our mind is minerals. So, what do you mean? What are the importance of minerals? See, minerals. There are so many different types of minerals are there. Like vitamins, minerals are also different types. That is calcium, magnesium, potassium, sulfur, iodine, manganese, zinc. So many different types of minerals are there, and these minerals also help to maintain our body growth. So, for example, it is about all about the main importance. It gives strong bones. It helps to make strong teeth. It gives skin color and all the metabolic process. That is the process which are taking place inside the cell. All the metabolic process and nerve function. These are the important characteristics of minerals. So here some minerals were given. Ca here it was given in the form of symbol, that is Ca represents calcium, Cl meaning chlorine, Cu copper, Fe meaning iron, I denotes iodine, K denotes potassium, Mg magnesium, Mn manganese, Na sodium, P phosphorus, Se selenium, Z10 zinc. So here in short form it was given, and these are the food items which are rich in these minerals. So what about the main function? It also helps to maintain our body. Okay, so here some minerals were given. The next thing is roughage. See, we didn't talk about roughage in before itself because we told only there are 5 nutrients: carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, and minerals. So roughage is a somewhat an extra thing, but it is very essential for our body. Why? Because what do you mean by roughage? It's a indigestible portion of food derived from plants. See, roughage we obtained from plants. It's one of the plant source, but it is an undigestible portion. See, whatever the food we are eating now, do you think all the food items are digested by our body? No. There should be some undigested food. That undigested food excrete from our body through the process of digestion, and it is excreted in the form of stool or fecus. Okay, so what this roughage will do? It helps the body to get rid of that undigested food. Whatever we are eating, no, not all the food items are digested by our body. Only the nutrients are digested by our body. The remaining things will be excreted out from our body. That excretion process is done with the help of this roughage, but it does not provide any nutrients. If you take carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, and minerals, they are giving some functions, they are doing some functions. But if you take roughage, it don't have any nutrient. What it will do? It helps to eliminate the undigested food from our body. So these are the some food items which are rich in roughage. Roughage, otherwise they use it to call as fiber. Okay. The next very important thing is water. While talking about the nutrients, the water also very important because it helps to transport the nutrients to different cells of the body. So we are eating food and we know that food contains different nutrients. It should be either carbohydrate, protein, fats, vitamins or minerals, whatever it is. But all these food items all these nutrients are needed by all the cells of our body. If you take your head, the head is also made up of cells. Even our legs are also made up of cells. So all the cells of our body needs this nutrients, isn't it? Then how it will go to all parts of the cell? With the help of the water only. Okay, and waste products are also removed by this water. So water is a beautiful thing. It's a very important thing which is essential for our body. Why? For the transport mechanism as well as for the removal of waste products. Okay, so what provides water to our body? From where we are getting this water? Generally we are drinking water directly as it is, and sometimes we are taking coffee, tea, fresh juice, and mocktails, cappuccino. So many things we are taking. Some beverages, either hot or cold, any beverages, milkshakes and all, there are also some amount of water is added, isn't it? And some vegetables and fruits are also rich source of water. If you take a watermelon, it's somewhat watery, isn't it? Watermelons, melons and all. And if you take vegetables, snake gourd, then rich gourd, Then you can say even potato also. If you cut a potato and if you touch this part where you have sliced, no, you can feel that water content, because potato is a rich source of water also. Okay, so we are getting water directly or either from the beverages or from some vegetables and fruits also, because they are very essential for our body to remove the unwanted waste products and also for the transport of the nutrients to all parts of the cell. Okay, so today I have discussed with you vitamins, minerals, and roughage and water. Okay, just go through the video again, and so that you can easily understand. I'll continue in next class. Okay, thank you.